Hey guys, welcome back to PFI Speed. So this video is unique for me. Super stoked to bring you guys this and hang out with you guys for a few. About a month ago, DeBoss Garage reached out and asked if I'd be a judge on his online international car show. And I love the car community, you guys know this. I mean, that's really why I do this. I dig people's success, I love their little projects, I love how they think and their style and their design. And I always see my job as bringing it all together and trying to make everything they built work, or give them advice on how to make it work. Rich had reached out and asked me to judge this car show. He asked me to judge a class called the Fastest Buck. And as I understand it, that's guys building stuff and making stuff as quick as they can or as fast as they can on their low dollar budget. I dig. You know, none of this is cheap or easy. And guys get super ingenuitive and build some of the raddest, coolest stuff, and the thoughts behind it and the stuff behind it's always pretty cool. So first we're gonna run through and I'm gonna show you guys the top 25 cars that you guys voted for and brought this category together. So I haven't looked at the cars yet, so I'm gonna do that with you guys now. We're gonna run through these top 25 cars and I'm gonna show you guys what these guys entered, and then I'm gonna let you know how I voted and how I came to judge the winner. We're gonna start with the one that you guys voted for the most, which was a 1927 SX Coupe. And whoa, is this thing radical. We've got some big Hoosiers on the back and some white walls on the front, and super unique. It looks like it's got a pretty cool wheelchair mount, and I'm digging that. Super hot rod, rat rod feel. That one I show got the most votes out of everybody. Super rad ride. Next we got a 1989 Dodge Daytona Es. I had a friend John with one of these in high school, man, and we ripped his Daytona everywhere. Okay, so this one looks like it's a little bit of work in progress. Pretty cool. I haven't seen one of these in a long time, so it's always really cool to see something pop back up in the old pop-up headlights. And next is a 1992 Eagle Talon. All right, let's look at this guy here. Ooh, he's got a cool cage. Oh, the wiring looks good. It's tidy and nice. Oh man, this is out of control. That thing looks tough. I'm digging this one. This is a really cool car. He's got his time slip in here. Ran a 9.85 at 149 miles an hour. Now that's, I don't care who you are, that's trucking. That's pretty good. Let's scroll through. I want to see what's in it. What's the engine that's in it? Oh man, this is looking unique. I like the starter placement. Cool. Oh man, this has got an LS swap. How neat is that? Turbo LS swap. And not in Honda LS, but this is a Chevy LS1 shoved in the front of an Eagle Talon in this front wheel drive. Now this is my flavor of stuff, guys. This is good. Oof, looks great. Honestly, this is really cool. The headers look good. I mean, super simple design, and the whole car is really clean. He really did a good job. Man, that's a contender for me right now. That's a nice one. I really dig that. And then there's a 1963 Studebaker Lark, and this thing has got a stance on it. Oh man, what engine is that? So he put a late model inline six cylinder in it. Built his own sheet metal intake manifold. This is a good car. This is a nice setup right here. I like this kind of stuff. You know, I built stuff and I dig anything creative and cool, and this is just that. So the 63 Studebaker Lark is definitely part of the running here too. That is definitely built on the Fastest Buck. And next we've got a 1924 Dodge Bros Sedan.
Oh, that thing looks sick from here.
Yeah, this is pretty cool. This has got a twin turbo small block, it looks like. Blow through carb.
I like how big the valve covers are. That might be a big block. Oh, I like that. Sketchy.
Yeah, it's so hard to tell. Definitely in the running too, so that's the three that I got to choose from. So the next is a 1970 Dodge Challenger. And this does not look like your average Dodge Challenger. This thing is wild. Looks like it's lifted with a diesel.
Those tires off my truck?
Yeah. Cab lights, yeah. I think it's pretty sick.
Yeah.
This is a 1974 Chevy Nova. I love a Nova. Oh, and this one's boosted. It kind of looks like a Murder Nova. Definitely built on a budget, but pretty dang cool. I like that flat black and everything. It's got a real sleek look, really low profile. And it looks like a pretty good chassis, so it's all funny car cage, so Definitely a fast one. And next is a 95 Accord, and everyone knows I'm partial to 95 Accords.
Even better if it's a wagon.
I drive a 99. Let's see what's in this 95 Accord. Okay, it's got a nice little lower look. It's H22 swap, so it's super fresh little car. Super clean. That is a good looking ride. It's got some nice wheels on it. And that one looks super fun. That thing should be just a blast. You gotta love an H22 swapped anything. Next we've got a 1965 Vw Notchback. Now this thing has got a 2008 EJ25 swap, and let's check it out. I love the Notchbacks. They got a unique look to them, you know, and they've always been a super cool little car. Oh, and this thing is not disappointing. The build pictures look great. Super cool look to it. He's got these shocks on the rear. He's got these shocks on the seats. Probably gives it a nice cushy little ride. Cool. What a cool little car. And great little picture in front of the mobile gas station. This really cool, clean little car. Good brakes. Man, he really did a good job running through this thing. Beautiful car. The wiring, ugh. The dimple dies in the seats. This is a beautiful car. Alright, and then we got a 1968 Volkswagen Turbo Street Rail. This reminds me of the old school 70 days when they had the sleek little bodies, or the fiberglass bodies on these little Volkswagen hot rods. And this one's got a little turbo on the back. Just makes it that much cooler. Very cool ride, man. Very cool. Next I've got a 1989 Mazda 929.
G'day everyone, my name's Phil Bennett, owner and operator of Bennett's Garage, which is a panel paint and restoration shop in Lonsdale, South Australia, and also a YouTube channel. And this is my 1989 Mazda 929. Car is a 1989 HC model 929. It's running a factory V6 18 valve engine with an auto. The paint is a custom mixed green that I mixed up myself with a light metallic in it. The car's being built for track use on a budget, so burnouts, drag racing, probably some drifting, whatever. So I've been through the whole car. I just removed as much weight as I can from it. The underneath of the bonnet's gutted, the underneath of the boot lid's gutted, there's no hinges. The insides of the back doors are all gutted. All the regulators and everything are being cut out. The windows are just bolted in the up position. All the factory wiring, carpet, interior, hood lining, sunroof, everything's all gone. Factory fuel system's gone. We'll walk around the car and have a look at some of the mods. The car's got FC coilovers. They're not a direct bolt in, so it's had the strut tops cut out and custom strut tops made. The wheels are 18-inch Armano, 18 by 8 on the front and 18 by 9 on the back. The 205/40 stretched on the front and a 225/45 stretched on the back. It's got the stock diff in it, which is locked. It's got a fuel cell, fuel system, surge tank in the boot. eBay GT35, intercooler, pipework, turbo smart blow-off valve. It's running RX7 550cc injectors, Mega Squirt 3X for the ECU. The dash is all auto meter gauges, but I'm also looking at putting a touch screen in with a Raspberry Pi and running Shadow Dash or Tuner Studio on the Raspberry Pi. It's a track car, so yeah, I might drive it on the street. I think that would be a bit of fun. As yet, it's an unfinished project, so the inside of the car still needs to be painted. I'm intending on caging it, you know, all sorts of things. If you're interested in following the build further, I'm currently doing a build series on my YouTube channel at the moment, so make sure you subscribe and like and comment and all of that stuff.
This is a super unique, really clean ride. I love green as it is. It's one of my favorite colors. And this has got a beautiful turbo kit put on it. Really good fabrication. That looks like a super fun little project. It's got a good look to it, cool wheels. Very cool, good job, very tastefully done. That is definitely a rad ride for sure. Next is a 1976 BMW. It's super cool that everybody could send this stuff in and we could learn about other people's rides and their flavor and taste and see what they dig. Oh man, this BMW is fresh. Oh, I love the patina. This thing really looks good. Oh, we got a little video of it running. Little island action. LS swapped. Cool little ride. Very good job. 1986 Corvette. So this car looks like it was in a rollover, and it looks like they made it a little Leroy. Just good burnouts, probably just a blast. Looks like they had just a good time building it, and I dig the Coke, and I dig the Coke shirt. So very cool, guys. And then we got a 1967 Volkswagen Beetle.
Hi, my name's Andrew. I would like to give you a big welcome to my new YouTube channel, Carthritis. Yeah, I've been driving this pretty regularly for about 7 years now. Working, here and there on just improving it and making it a little faster.
I like the patina of just some of the raw paint and the flakes off and all that stuff. So I think that's always really pretty cool. He's got some tasteful wheels, and it's just a really cool, clean build. The pictures in front of the old house and everything are super cool. Really nice car. Really well done. The interior is beautiful. Nice little air-cooled, hopped-up little motor back there. And really looks good. And then we've got 1948 GMC 3-ton. Alright, we got some construction pictures. Oh, this is out of control. This thing is cool. Really cool lower look, dually, big pipes. Ground scraper, airbag, very cool look. Nice job, brother. That is a nice looking truck. Very cool. And then I've got a 1971 C10. I am a huge lover of C10s, and they're some of my favorite rigs. If I could own one, I would own one. They're getting rare to find, and they're getting super expensive. So it looks like he did some motor work to this one, and I really like the yellow with the white stripe on. That mustard yellow and the white, super tastefully done. The headlights look good. Nice build, really clean truck. Then we've got a 1980 El Camino SS. All right, now I'm a little partial to El Caminos. They're super cool, and this one's got a cool paint scheme, and I dig it. Nice job, brother. Thank you for sharing that with us all. We got a 1994 Volkswagen Golf, and I'm interested in seeing this thing. All right, and this is a video.
Dirt. Cleaning up. Why?
It's time to work on the drag car. We started working on the cylinder head with the solid lifters. Well, it seems like it's been what, like months now, Clayton?
Yeah.
We got 50% right, Clayton.
It was a 50?
50%. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Not bad, but not awesome. So I have the last.
Could have been 100% wrong.
Could have been 100% wrong, yeah. Okay, so Clayton did a beautiful job with all the fuel lines. And I think we're ready to fire it up. Yeah! Again? Yeah. Get to putting the new engine in, the one that I want to try to make 1,000 with. We might be able to do it maybe with a little less boost or something like that. So don't forget to like and subscribe.
Very cool, man. A cool turbo kit design, and these guys are really hard at it. And they just built their own system. I dig that, man. This is sweet. Very cool. Very good job, guys. This is a good one. Sounds really good too. And then we've got a 1991 Bw Passat.
Everybody, my name is Matt, and this is the Crankin' Wagon. I am the of Crankin' Wagon YouTube, and this is my submission for the International show. TC injectors, AEM 400 fuel pump. Otherwise, it's a stock block, stock head, stock cams. We did upgrade the interior to leather. There's the dog leash. So this is a family car, and it's on coilovers, and it's a custom turbo kit because well, they don't make turbo kits for this car. It's not pretty because I did it myself. So, but it is turbocharged. I hope you guys enjoy. And a big shout out to DeBoss Garage for doing this. And you know, I wish that I could have it like cleaner, but I just pulled it out of storage. So, but a big shout out to DeBoss Garage for putting this on. I'm in Calgary, Alberta, and I love watching PFI speed. I think Brent's amazing, and his positive attitude, and he wants to help everyone make horsepower. I think it's a great thing.
Oh, it's got a super good stance, and I love a wagon. So very good job on the Passat, and thank you for entering that. We got a 1996 Ford Crown Victoria, and as you know, the last week I'm pretty biased to Crown Victorias. I drove 3 of them. And they're super fun cars, super strong, bulletproof, and just a blast. So let's see what he entered here.
Good morning, everybody. It is cold out on the plains of Colorado today. I caught wind that DeBoss Garage is doing an international car show again, and I didn't get to play last year. And why is that? Because I didn't have a car to play with. But this year I do. So I think we're gonna roll her out here. We'll do a cold start and roll her out here, and then we'll do a quick walk around. It's my 1996 Ford Crown Victoria that I swapped a 460 cubic inch big block into, with a custom-made front cross member, custom-made motor mounts, custom-made power steering lines, custom radiator hoses, full custom wiring, everything. All from scratch, all by me. Nobody that doesn't live on this property, which would be my wife and I, has ever touched this car and can take any credit for it. It is completely her and I. And all I have to say, we're happy that it's done, man.
And they're such bulletproof cars as it is, you know, so very cool. Beautiful Crown Vic, brother. Thank you for sharing that with us. Guys, these guys have shared a lot of cool rides with us, and I'm pretty stoked about all that. It's super cool how this media can bring us all together, and we can all share these things and check out these rides and see what other people are building, creating, and inspired by. I really appreciate that. Now we got a 1966 Studebaker Cruiser. Oh yeah, this thing is just gorgeous. Good look, classic. The black is awesome, all the trim and the chrome. Really don't see enough of this stuff anymore. It's always really cool. I like the old style wheels, like old Krager style or something. Very cool. Then we got a 1997 Hyundai Coupe, and he's swapped an Evo 2-liter Evo engine into it.
First you will see is the 4G63T engine. This engine came from a Lancer Evolution 4. What we've done so far, we basically are modifying both the Evo 4 motor mount and the Hyundai Beta motor mount, and making a happy compromise between the two, and I think we've got that relatively sorted. We had to cut a hell of a lot from the subframe. I think we could get away by strengthening that section and putting a lower brace on the bottom in order to maintain the rigidity, but the steering, the rack and pinion mounts have to be really solid, and we'll be figuring out a solution to that. Well, so far that's where we are at with the project.
That is pretty cool. Hondas need Evo swaps. That's pretty cool. So it looks like this one's under construction still, but really cool. Stay on it, and I can't wait to see it done. Hopefully he enters again next year and show us what it's like all ripping. So that'll be cool. And then we got a 75 Toyota Corolla. I love a 75 Toyota Corolla. The bat rod is a 72 Toyota Corolla, so I know it doesn't quite look like it anymore, but it is.
International Car Show. This is my little Corolla, 1975 two-door KE30. Nothing special to look at, you know, baby shit brown, bamboo, whatever they call it. It's got a heap of dents down one side. It's got a couple of dents in the roof. All this stuff you expect from a 40-plus-year-old car. Rightio, let's get into the motor. It's a 3RZ, 2.7 litre. It comes out in a Toyota Hilux. They do not come with turbos on them. This one has a 3582 on it, just a generic Chinese job. The inlet plenum was custom made. I made that myself out of a pneumatic air ram, and I have grafted an LS throttle body on it. Bone stock 40-year-old interior. Rightio, this is a AR5 gearbox, and we have a Borg Warner M78. These diffs come out standard in R31 Skylines and Commodores and everything else. It's just got an LSD out of an old dirty Commodore I had in the paddock. I wanted this to be a street car, still 4-cylinder, but bang for buck. I thought I'd start with something different and not be the same as everyone else. Over 300 horsepower on 12 pounds of boost.
That Toyota Corolla is super cool, and it's cool to see what the bat rod looked like, you know, when it was all normal. But this one's super nice. Very cool.
Enjoyed my build.
Super sleeper. We got a 1968 Chevy C10 short bed. Not like the long bed we just saw. And this one he calls Spicy Freedom. So let's find that. I mean, the 60s brought us all kinds of really cool models. Guys were always building some really neat stuff. It definitely looks like a great project truck. The body looks great, and that should be a lot of fun. Alright, and last but not least, we've got a 1979 International Scout. And I am super lover of International Scouts. They're super rare. I almost bought one when I was younger. I ended up buying a Blazer instead, but Scout or Bronco or Blazer were all what I was hunting for at the time when I was young.
79 Scout. I'd like to thank my cousins for helping me drain the gas and get it where it can do this.
And this thing is super tastefully done. The white with the kind of the wood grain side and the wheels. This thing's got a really cool look and is really done up nice. They put a lot of time and effort into this thing. This is a good one for sure. Very cool. Great build pictures, and super beautiful Scout. It floors me that we're able to do this like this and share this with each other. All right, so that's all the vehicles. We ran through all of them, and I got to check them all out, as did you guys at the same time. And now we get to vote. And for right now, the ones sticking out to me is the 1976 BMW. That car was really built well. The LS swap was very cool. I really enjoyed the flavor and looking at it, and definitely the hard work that went into it. The other one I'm thinking about right now is the 1992 Eagle Talon. Now, I'm front wheel drive drag racer, and I super enjoy that stuff. And keeping with the theme, the fastest buck, it looks like they built it on a budget, and they built it with a power plant. They knew they could just go A to B over and over, and they really planned it out, and they executed the swap really well. And you can tell they put a lot of hard work into it, and I really thought that was cool. So between those two is where I'm at. So I've got a little coin that's gonna make this decision for me, because the two are just, they're right there for me, and I don't want to just decide. So heads is gonna be the Eagle Talon, tails is gonna be the BMW. One of them is gonna win right now. All right, let's flip the coin and find out who wins this. All right, and it is heads. So that means the Eagle Talon won, and I'm super stoked for him. Congratulations, brother. It's a beautiful ride, top-notch work, and I can't wait sometime to see it make a pass or see some videos on it of it making those passes. So great build. Those two cars stood out to me, and I really found them cool, and the guys that built them, you could tell they were creative and their minds were going. I want to thank DeBoss Garage for bringing us all together and being able to put on this car show and allowing me to become a judge and be part of it as well. I super enjoyed bringing this all to you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I appreciate you guys watching and hanging out with me. Give me a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Thanks a bunch. Peace out.